Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cultivating Courage, a series where we talk about what it looks like to, again, cultivate courage. And I won't go into great detail as to what that is, but if you've been wanting to connect with us on a deeper level to learn more about what we do, then I want to offer you a free session called Brave on Purpose. So stay tuned to learn a little bit more. So again, welcome. Jaleesa Dallas here. I help individuals and organizations cultivate courage in helping them break barriers to their success, bolster their belief for greater confidence, and build courageous, brave behaviors to optimize their life, creating belonging internally and externally in community. So again, I'm excited that you are here. If you could do me a favor and go ahead and comment, subscribe, and share this with someone you know, I would truly appreciate it. And we're gonna jump right into it because I have a good amount of information I wanna share with you on an upcoming 75-minute free session and informational on cultivating courage, and specifically by way of leadership. And so it's called Brave on Purpose, and it's going to give you the first steps on what it looks like to have values-driven leadership. Because in the world today, we need something to anchor in, and what better anchor than our values? And so with giving you the courage to lead, I'm going to be explaining that in more detail. So I'm going to give you a little clip of what you can expect during this session, to include the details, who should be a part of this conversation and what it will look like. But it's going to be a video of the different opportunities that I've had thus far to be able to share the different work and the different information, the presentations, the workshops that we've done here at Go Brave, so that you can see what it's like to have a Go Brave experience with myself, Jaleesa Dallas, and then also some of the testimonials that our participants have been able to share with us about the impact of the work that we do, because we don't want you to miss out on this opportunity, because I truly believe it's going to be a great one. Like I said, it's free and it's something that you can be a part of and tune into to learn more about what we do. And it's going to be a preview to our Cultivating Courage, values-driven leadership in uncertain times. And so it's going to shed a light on our programming that we're offering and the different capacity for which we're going to be sharing information and getting you all involved and connected in what we do, to include mental health first aid, exploring human connection, and everything else. And so we want you to engage early and often in today's volatile climate. So without further ado, political polarization, organizational burnout, and increasing demands for equity and accountability, leaders in human services are expected to show up with clarity, confidence, and compassion. But what happens when courage is missing? In this session, Brave on Purpose, it's a 75-minute free interactive experience designed to introduce mission-driven leaders to the transformative power of courageous leadership. Rooted in emotional intelligence and values-based action, this session is a preview of the full Cultivating Courage program and offers practical strategies for developing leadership that's bold, value-aligned, and rooted in belonging. This is more than a teaser. It's a call to action for those ready to shift from surviving in their roles to thriving in their impact. This session is for you if you or your team are experiencing emotional exhaustion, compassion fatigue, or staff turnover due to lack of psychological safety. If you're experiencing a disconnect between organizational values and daily practices, challenges in navigating diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging efforts amidst political tension, difficulty building trust, sustaining morale, or fostering team accountability, and any experience pressure to meet outcomes while sacrificing authenticity and well-being. So essentially what you'll gain from this session is a clear understanding of what courageous leadership is and what it isn't. You'll gain insight into how aligned values drive organizational success and bottom line outcomes. You'll also gain real-world examples of courageous leadership in action across human services sectors. Additionally, current statistics showing the cost of inaction and the return on emotional intelligence. And then finally, you'll gain a compelling introduction to the Cultivating Courage framework and how it strengthens resilience, advocacy, and belonging in teams. So why now? As workforce shortages continue and trust in institutions wavers, Courageous leaders are needed more than ever, not just to meet metrics, but to model integrity and foster connection. This session equips human service professionals to claim their voice, realign with their values, and lead with both heart and results. The outcome? You'll learn to distinguish between personal values, organizational values, and performative principles. You'll also learn to understand the cost of fear-based leadership and the return on your investment of courageous decision-making. And then lastly, you'll walk away with actionable steps and a reflection guide to begin your own courageous journey.
My name is Roxanne Smith, and I'm a counselor with Educational Opportunity Center. And I had the pleasure of attending Jaleesa's workshop, and it was really good, very informative. I took a lot of things from it to help with my students and to help myself personally. And I made the great decision to buy her book, Soul Work, and I stayed up late last night reading most of it, and it was very informative and it was wonderful.
Jaleesa did a great job of teaching us about AI hacks. It was my first time ever using it, and it was very, very helpful.
Hi, my name is Amber, and I attended Jaleesa's workshop at MEOP. And she did just an absolute phenomenal job of making the content really relatable and personal. And she even explained a truth versus fact tidbit, which really I feel like I internalized and I can take with our students back home in Harrisonburg. So I just recommend everyone check out her workshop.
Thank you, Jaleesa. It was very interesting and I learned a lot. I was really afraid of the chat AI, and now I'm ready to use it. Thanks a lot.
My name is Christina Broderick-Royce, and I attended Jaleesa's workshop, and it was absolutely amazing. My favorite part was how engaging it was, but then also getting tangible, actionable steps that we can all take and implement, but then also left us wondering how we can continue moving this work forward. And so I really enjoyed it. I love the conversations we got to have together, seeing everybody take down the notes because they were so engaged, and I absolutely recommend anyone to attend Jaleesa's workshop.
Hi, I'm Sue. I've heard Jaleesa speak a couple times here at the library before today. She's always excellent. I Google every day about different topics and get ideas, but I did not know you could do ChatGPT with such specific direction and get lists and get everything that she just explained. So I'm going to be using this every day, thanks to Jaleesa.
I thank you so much for joining me in learning more about our Brave on Purpose session. Feel free to join us. It's going to be happening April 30th at 1 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. So this is a virtual experience, but you never know. I may do something in person, and I will continue this conversation for those who are interested in learning more. And if you have more questions, you can reach us at info@gobraveLLC.com, or you can check out our website at www.gobraveLLC.com. And until next time, let your soul work be your best work to a better you. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Have a great one.